Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to like a little tutorial video. I'm cooking up, you know what I'm talking about. Today is for Recroom Studio, so they're asking to link a video example tutorial. So the best thing I'm good at in Recroom, funny enough, is building, circuiting, and hosting. I'm experienced. I've hosted for about 2 years, so I know how to run a competition game. I run competition games. If you don't know, check out the page Caillou_Caillou. If you want to ever check me out, man. But I'm gonna show you how to run the game properly and how to do all that in the right way. So the best way to introduce a player to the game, the rules. Tell them to read the rules. Usually, if they don't read the rules, sometimes they'll have no idea what they're doing in the game. So it's always best to tell them to read the rules so they have a idea about the game. Simple, really simple. If they don't do it, it's kind of and read the rules. You would tell the player to go down to the main game, which is to your left, which is right here. This is where all the action will happen during the game, since it's a competition game. Remember that. I will say that left throughout the video. Competition game. It's where everything happens. With the last game Bullworm, it kind of has the last to fall aspect to it, but this is just an example for a tutorial, obviously, since I'm not, actually running an event for. This is just where everything happens. Obviously, you have all the perks, which since we don't have a log screen, which I'm not really sure to set it up just yet, I have the login mechanic right here. I recommend always putting it above your head. If you don't know how to work a login machine, do this. Go to your maker pane, go to login right here, press the arrow under it, and move it to anywhere you want. This is where you can tell where all the perks are being bought. So since you have all these perks here, what, 20 perks in total, you'll have no idea what's being bought unless you approve. So obviously the login screen is your best friend in this, obviously. The basics of the way is the hard part for some people in this game is socializing with people. If you want to run a game exactly like this, you want to socialize with people, talk to them, keep them entertained so they don't leave, that's just the way to the event. So usually what I call it is a YouTuber voice, where you keep them entertained, energized, just honestly keep your players. That's your best friend. Keep your players is a YouTuber voice. It's where you turn your voice on just like this, keep them energized, talk to them, have a higher pitched voice, so you seem more energized in what you're doing. Instead of sound like a, hey guys, welcome back to the game. Rules to your right, main game to your left. You don't want to do that, since a lot of people will get bored. So keep the players entertained. That's what I best recommend for players if you're hosting a game just like this. Spec is pretty simple. For example, I would drop down to the pillars just like this. They would come down. You would hang on to one. This is just for a player aspect. For me, I'm always looking for if a player falls off, since you can fall off onto the rocks down here. It's a little different. If you fall into the rocks, you start shoving players off. That's what I'm always looking for. I'm always looking for perks also being bought too. I am always looking for players to fall down into the rocks. Also, you'll see in a second the Alaskan Ballroom come out, just like that. You'd also want to watch out for that, since that kills you. For the Alaskan Ballroom is, look it up at SpongeBob. That's the best creation I've ever made, honestly. We're always looking for players if they glitch outside the map. For example, I've seen a lot of players. Hold on, let me just move this out the way real quick. I've seen a lot of players glitch up to here since they're on VR and they glitch outside the map. You always want to look out for players glitching outside the map, since you'll lose that player if you don't look out for them. Always gotta watch the players no matter what they're doing. Comes the fun part, the trolling players. I like to have fun with some of the trolling players, but if it gets too serious, saying racial slurs, racial intent, all you gotta do is they just kick them or ban them. Honestly, they're causing problems. Kick them or ban them, easiest way. If they want to come back, if they say sorry, I would say give them 2 warnings. Honestly, 2 warnings max. If they don't listen to you, just get them out of there. It's pretty simple. Now, the last and final thing is you have to be counting wins throughout the event. So obviously, let's say me, I have 5 wins. I win the event. Obviously, I will have about 7 players in this photo. This is the photo room. Usually, the winner will be sitting up here, for example, and I will be taking the photo. It goes to RecNet. All the photos I post are on RecNet for the winners. Set my camera up here, get a better angle right here, and winner would do pose for 3 seconds. Set time 3 seconds doing pose if you want. It's pretty simple. Other than that, that will finish out the tutorial on how to host a competition game the right way. That's me signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any other tutorials you guys want to learn, let me know in the comments. Other than that, I'm out. Have a good rest of your day. God bless.